What's up everybody? Welcome to What's Up vlog number 43. I've got an interesting morning today. I'm going on a little window shopping trip with my son Lucas, who you've met before. I do have other children by the way, but it does just seem that Lucas is always the one that comes with me. I think we have more common interests than I do with the other kids. Right, so the main purpose of this journey is to go to a music shop called Anderton's, where Lucas is looking to investigate a new guitar, but as luck would have it, Anderton's, the shop is in Guildford, which is very close to quite a nice Evans Cycles, so I'm going to have a little mooch around there. And on the way is my favourite car showroom on the planet, Bell & Colville, which is a Lotus dealer who I bought my first Lotus from them many moons back, and yes, I did have a Lotus despite what I'm driving now. I've had a couple of Lotuses, Loti. So I'm going to pop in there, have a little look around. Then, like I say, off to Evans Cycles and Anderton's. Whoa, this road is bumpy, right? I've just got to slow down. There's some horses. It's funny, isn't it, that the drivers don't get all fed up and angry towards horse riders, but they really do towards cyclists. Yeah. Right, so where was I? Yeah, so Anderton's to check out guitars, Bell & Colville to check out some Lotuses, and Evans Cycles to check out some bikes. And there is also a Giant shop around here somewhere, so I might pop in there and check out a few of the Giant bikes as well. So should be fun. Now see this yellow one here? Yeah. This is an Exige S, right? I had that car in black, exactly the same spec as that, and I now have that monster over there. See that? Blue Fiat Doblo family. I think I should try and convince Emma to let me get one of these, just so it matches my bike.
We about to turn it on.
Does it suit me? Right, so I've just tortured myself with a load of Lotus loveliness. What?
45 grand.
£45,000 is a lot of money. No, that's not cheap.
I don't mean
Lucas, right? 45 grand, £1,100.
Yeah,
So we're going from the Lotus, and we're getting back in Dobby, as it's been christened, for two reasons. Dobby, obviously, because it's a Doblo, but also Dobby because he's a funny looking fella in the Harry Potter films, and I think that's quite fitting for this car. So anyway, bye bye Bell & Colville, off to guitar shop. Our second destination, Anderton's music shop. Lucas is chomping at the bit and has jumped out of the car already in desperation to get in there, so I'll go and join him. Right, two shops down, one to go. This is the one I came for. Well, that was disappointing. Evans Cycles had a very limited range of bikes. It seems to just be a Cannondale and BMC dealership now, so not an awful lot to look at, and they're always crammed in like sardines, so you can't really get a proper look at anything anyway. So we're now going to jump in the car, head home, and dream of all the things we'd like to have bought today. Right, so we're coming back, and as luck would have it, we're going past Box Hill on the way home, so I'm actually going to swing up Box Hill And I wish I had my Strava with me, because I could possibly set a new KOM, even in Dobby, the Fiat Doblo. Perhaps not. I'll probably get stuck halfway. Yeah, probably get stuck halfway up the hill. So anyway, you lot might recognise some of this from Zwift.
You should have shown it from back there.
Yes. That's the Burford Bridge Hotel, which marks the start of the climbing as far as I'm concerned.
About to turn it on.
That's the real beauty of Zwift. You don't get any of this traffic. Zig before the first zag.
Turn it on. Turn it. We about to turn it on. Turn it.
Here's the graffiti section. I'm sure you'll definitely recognise from Zwift. We go past a guy in an old Cannondale.
We about to turn it on. Turn it. We about to turn it on. 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 Turn it on.
Oh, she's running up it.
Oh yeah, there's a cyclist there that's lost her bike. This really is Zwift now with runners.
She's got no shoes on.
Yeah, she's got those funny little flat running shoes. Very weird. But this is your reward for all the climbing. This really nice little cafe at the top. And pretty miraculous views as well.
Is this on Zwift?
Yeah.
Well, this bit, even the cafe and everything.
Yeah.
That's wicked.
Okay, so I've left this very late. I'm on the bike. I'd set a time of 3 o'clock GMT for this Sunday challenge, meeting at the start of the Italian village, and I've literally just jumped on the bike and I've got 14 minutes to get there, which is obviously doable, but I didn't really want to exert myself too much before getting there. A couple of ride-ons. I just caught the end of that last one. I think it was P de Gas. Is that right? Apologies if not, but I just caught the end of the name. And M Deal as well. Thanks very much for both of you for the ride-ons. My trainer's feeling a little bit wobbly, I've got to say. So once I'm there, I might have to quickly jump off and check that out. Right, so anyone that doesn't know, and from the WKG forum, the challenge set today is to beat my personal record in the Forward Watopia Sprint, which currently stands at 25 seconds. Got 5 attempts to do it, and a total time of 15 minutes, so that restricts the amount of recovery time in between each attempt. And obviously, you have to use some of that time to turn back round and go back to a suitable starting point to make sure that you're carrying enough speed when you first hit that the sprint banner to start. So I'll wait to see if anyone else is going to join. I think there are a couple of names popped up potentially going to join me for this one, so fingers crossed. Look, speaking of people I was hoping to see at the start line, I can see Mr. J. Gorilla Peterson. Thank you, Dane, perfect. Mr. J. Gorilla Peterson is on my wheel, and I think he's going to be joining me, which would be good. I'll give him a quick ride on anyway. These gloves, by the way, were, I think they were about £2 from Aldi around the time of the Olympics. They're sort of Team GB branded cycling gloves. They're very basic and not great, but perfect if you're doing short distance stuff, and especially indoors. So I don't know what anyone else joining in. Obviously, I hope you're working to your own PBs, because, like I say, mine is 25 seconds, according to the Zwift blog verified Strava segment, which I'll put a link to in the description of this video. It's 25 point something, I'm sure, but it just rounds it off to 25 seconds on Strava. A guy just coming past me there, Jay Escalera. That's Juan Escalera, who I raced up the KOM at Sigma Sports at the Zwift evening at Sigma Sport. Really good fun. He's a really nice chap. So it's good to see you on here, buddy. I hope you all enjoyed your New Year's Eve celebrations, whatever they may have entailed. Mine hasn't so much been a celebration as just a sort of a cuddle with the kids and watch the fireworks on TV for the last 20 odd years. So I'm sure you all have some more exciting New Year's Eve tales to tell than I do. But I've kind of, being the miserable old man that I am, kind of grown out of that a little bit, and my idea of a good night is a couple of laps on Zwift and early night to bed watching a good film or something with the missus. Thank you T Nisbet from Wattbike ZRO for the ride on, appreciate that. How are we doing for time? Alright, I've got 6 minutes to get to the Italian village. I think that's alright. That said, this is a self-inflicted time, so if I'm 30 seconds late, I'm only really holding myself up. But obviously, if there are others, if anyone else has already got there and is waiting for me, I don't want to keep them waiting. I will set the next challenges will probably be longer, maybe slightly more endurance based. But given the time of year, I didn't think today was a good idea to. Was a good day to start doing big, long, heavy rides. So this is going to be short, sharp bursts of 20, well, hopefully less than 25 seconds each, and then a little recovery time. Cheers, Jay Gorilla, for the ride on. And Todd Nadal, thank you very much. Great to see you, buddy. Yeah, and although I'm not hungover or anything, because obviously, as I mentioned, my New Year festivities aren't particularly wild these days. I have eaten a rather indulgent roast dinner just a short while ago, so that is still very much sitting there as ballast for me to drag around this course. I really noticed the difference. Obviously, I put the couple of kilograms that I gained over the Christmas break, I've put into my Zwift profile, and it really does show. Just that extra little bit to get, I don't know, 0.3, 0.4 of a watt per kilogram just seems to take a lot more effort. Okay, I got 3.5 minutes I make it on my watch to get over this little lump and down at the start of the village. I'm not sure where I should start. I mean, it's possible that the best starting place will be up here at the top of this little climb, so that you get a good run up, carry some speed through. Maybe about here would be a good starting point. But I'll roll down to the bottom anyway, just to see who's around. There's Mr. Grasso. Is he waiting for me? He's at 0 watts per kilogram, so he might be part of this. That'd be great if he is. Oh, clicked on the wrong person. There's Jay Grasso, John Grasso. Alright, I'm going to go and join him. So I think he may well be part of this challenge. He's waiting in the right place. Okay, yeah, John Grasso is going to be doing this this sprint challenge with me. I can't see, I cannot see Jay Gorilla, so I don't know if he was just doing his own thing or he's waiting somewhere else. Okay, so I'm just suggesting to John that I think we should turn around and start a little bit further back up that hill, just so we can get that run up. Because I think we need to be hitting the start of that, the start of the sprint at over 40 kilometres an hour to have any chance. The green jersey, incidentally, is 20.4 seconds today. My time wouldn't even get me in the top 15. So my best, oh, there we go, 25.23 is my best time. So I'm going to start rolling, turn around. Cool, my legs were struggling there. Oh, Jay Gorilla's there now. Oh, I hope I haven't missed him now. Yeah, just going to roll just very slowly up to the top of this hill, and then I'm going to, as soon as we stopped, I'm going to start a 15-minute timer, and then we can go from there. I reckon here's probably a good starting point. Woo. Sorry. Millie sneaked in the morph suit again and disguised or camouflaged herself on the sofa behind me. Incredibly scary. Ah. Right. So, set my timer and let's go. All right, 15 minutes have started. Let's pop that there. Okay, let's try and get up some speed. Okay, so at 30 kph, I'm sitting in Jay Gorilla's wheel. He's taking it nice and steady, actually, in the mid twos. I know he's got a lot more power in his armoury than that. Try and ramp it up a little bit here, just so we're carrying good speed. Okay, here we go. God, yeah, it's hard holding that. Come on. What do we got? Yes! First attempt. Woo! Woo! Okay, so managed the PB. First attempt. Let's just try and improve it. I'm not sure tactically how we go better than that. But that's cool. Okay, this will give us an idea of how much time each effort's going to take, actually, and it's a bit more than I thought. So if I want any kind of rest in between, I'm not going to get five attempts out of the way. So I'm down to 12 minutes already. So Jay Gorilla is on a 40. I think that was 48.11. He just said his gearing is. That's a very small big ring at the front. I'm on a 50.11, so I've got a little bit more gearing to play with. Okay. I didn't see John. Where's John Grasso? I didn't see him during the run or his time. Okay, chance to test drafting. I'll try to lead Jack out this time, I think. Okay, I think we've come a little bit too far. Oh, I need Jay Gorilla to turn around, which he has done. Or has he? Oh yeah, he's ahead of me. Ah! Okay, I messed that up. I went far too far. I wasn't concentrating. Okay, where is he? Where is he? I said I'd lead him out, and then I've just gone miles off in the wrong direction. Come on, Mr. Gorilla, where are you? That's my fault, I made a proper mess of that. I assume he's just gone for it. Right, let's lose the hat. He's 8 seconds ahead. Right, he's put his foot down a bit now. I'm going to need to try and carry good speed past him if he's going to jump on my wheel. Wow, he's up in the 8s. Good man. Where is he? Where is he? Let's drop back a bit. Here he comes. Here he comes. He made a bit of a pig's ear of that. Oh, that's 2 down. I've got 7 minutes 45 left. 24.9, so you beat me. Definitely need a lot of recovery time in between these sprints. Cheers, Ray Featherstone, for the ride on. Who'd have thought a 15-minute ride, or what is so far about a 10-minute ride, could produce so much sweat. Right, I really want to get in the 24s, if nothing else, just to beat Mr. Gorilla. But I'm not sure whether it's tactics or just raw power that's stopping me doing that. Probably both. But I felt like I was hanging on at the end of that first attempt, and I wonder if I need to. I don't know. It feels like I need to attack it early, so I'm carrying really good speed over the line. Cheers, Kev, Stephen. Hope you're doing well, mate. After last night's what sounds like it was possibly quite a boozy session for you. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll be back on here soon, I have no doubt. Rocking it in the Hare and Hounds. Okay, so Mr. Grasso is still here with us. He's a little way back down the road and just sort of rolling at the moment. So I don't know if he's just completed his second. Right, 5 attempts in 15 minutes was as unrealistic as all my other challenges seem to have been. Okay. I'm just going to take a breath. There's Gorilla. Let's get this on. Okay, so Jay Gorilla's waiting, 11 seconds up the road. He's just started moving now, nice and slowly. I think he's going to try and give me some kind of lead out here, which will be good. Okay, here we go. Okay, I've gone past, but he's now upped it straight away. So I've got to be ready, because he will come past me pretty quick in a moment, I think. I've got to be ready to grab that wheel. Here we go. Time to perfection, it seems. Let's try and get on the wheel. I'm feeling it. Oh, I'm cramping up. Sorry guys. That could have been the one. Oh. Okay. I'd imagine my time is up on my timer. I've got 2 minutes, so we'll do this. We'll count this attempt anyway. Cheers, Brian Montgomery, for the ride on. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, I wasted a fair bit of time by going well past my planned start point on that second run, so I'm going to allow myself this little bit of extra so that I can do this at least one more run. I figure it's my challenge, so my rules. So rules are there to be broken. I don't think I'm going to do it though. I can feel cramp coming in my left leg right at the end of that one. I can still feel it. So this will be interesting to see if I've got anything there. See how John Grasso got on, if he's done a time yet. 27. I don't know how that compares to your PB. But keep it up, man. Oh, do you know what? I've got no chance. This left leg goes to show how little riding I've done recently. This leg feels shot to bits. Ah, there we go. My timer is done. So that was kind of a worthless restriction that I put in place there. It only really allowed for 3 goes. I'm going to turn it around here, I think. And Jay Gorilla has turned round and John Grasso has turned round. Here we go. I think it's all or nothing now for this one. Slowing down. That's hard. I think that's it. Okay. I'm going to have one more go. Oh no, I had an error and I've just accidentally used it. Whilst I was sending a message, I've just accidentally used my arrow. I was going to have one more go using the arrow to see if, even in my exhausted state, that would make a difference. It's all or nothing now, one go. Hopefully with the help of Mr. Gorilla. Not sure where John Grasso's gone. He might be doing the reverse sprint as well, sort of carrying on after the forward sprint. So just go a little bit further up here, have a little rest, spin it round, and one more all-out attack. My first was my fastest, quite predictably, which is like 1.5 tenths off breaking 25 seconds. And my Strava will show exactly the same because it rounds it to the nearest whole second. So my Strava PB will still be 25 seconds. Now, I don't know if that will be the case if I can get to 24.9. I mean, my PB is, I have beaten it. I've beaten my Zwift PB. And that's the one that matters, really. But I would like to do it so that it actually registers on Strava. Let's get rid of the glasses. There's another Zwifter who's lost his bike at the side of the road there. He's running down the hill to try and find it. Okay, where's the gorilla? There he is. A little bit too far ahead of me at the moment, I think, for me to be able to make use of him. Thank you, W Lord, for the ride on. Appreciate that, buddy. Okay, start ramping up. Nah, nowhere near. Oh, I have nothing to give. Oh well, I did set out what I achieved what I set out to achieve, which was a new PB by about 1/10 of a second. So 25.18 is now my personal best through that sprint. How these guys are hitting like 20, 21 seconds. In fact, look, my PB, that was 0.04 of a second better than my previous, so I barely touched it, but it counts. It is a new record. I do feel like maybe the second run was possibly my best chance, where I still had reasonably fresh legs and learnt tactically from the previous run, so I kind of messed that one up. I went far too far on the going back to the beginning, so I had a much longer approach, and I kind of lost sight of Jay Gorilla and John Grasso, so we weren't really able to help each other. So I kind of messed that one up, but I get the feeling that was my best bet. But I now know I have a new target when I'm feeling up for it. To get sub 25 seconds on that sprint will be quite an achievement, I think, for me. It might even be that I just need to lose these couple of kilos that I've put on over Christmas, get my FTP back up to where it was, and that might be enough. We'll try it again. But for now, I will just say thank you very much for everybody that watched, and thank you especially to Jay Grasso and Jay Gorilla Peterson for coming along and trying to help me out. Good job on your time, Gorilla. I don't know if that was a PB for you, but that's a good time. So well done, buddy. And I will just roll through now slowly, just to get a couple more miles in the legs and round off my my mileage on Strava. And I will catch you all next time. Take it easy. Ciao.